So it's myself, my brother, my mother, and my father. We started this business together as a team, and my brother actually has his Master's of Divinity, and he has a background in ministry. He's going to go on for a PhD at some point. I have a Master's in Clinical Counseling as well as a Master's in Theological Studies. So I come from a counseling background. I actually spent almost 10 years in private practice, and my mother spent over 36 years in church music ministry. She has a music ed degree. And my father's actually a chemical engineer and is a chemist by background. So we literally have a little bit of everything mixed into the family. But like I said, all through all of that, we were always cooking. We were always hanging out in the kitchen. The kitchen was where we gathered. One of the things that we did as a family is we've kind of always cooked together. We've always been a family kind of setup. And so when we go on vacations, we love to cook together and hang out. And one of the things that we did early on was Dad would barbecue turkeys for us. So we'd use our little cheap, vertical smoker. And actually one of the times we did that, my cousin ate all the turkey. I was so mad because it was the first wild turkey that I had ever shot. And we barbecued and he ate it all that night while the rest of us were asleep. So I was not happy about that. The cool thing about going into business with family for us is that we're able to support each other. We know what's going on with each other. We don't have to ask a lot of questions. We know each other's expectations. At the same time, we get on each other's nerves. It's just part of working with family. And to some degree that's fun because we can play with each other and mess with each other. But other days, yeah, there's times where we just go to our little corners and we don't say anything and we just let ourselves be. The larger restaurants that have corporate funding have they have a lot more money behind them. And so it's easier for them to make it through a month or a week where profits aren't there. Or you had a dip in people that wanted barbecue that particular month or week. Or heck, if it rains too hard, people don't want to come out. Or if it snows. Those are weeks that my employees, because they're hourly, can't be here. So they don't get paid for those weeks. Or we don't have customers coming through and working through this. So those are the times that it's probably a little more difficult for us. They have those problems too, but they have a different level of funding behind them. But I think at the same time, it really all comes down to the same deal for all of us. We have to remember why we're here, and the reason why we're here is to serve our customers. If you treat your customers right and you do the right things, and you feed them great food, we believe that they'll be back. And so that's what we always want to do. And the day that we stop doing that is the day we close our doors.